Okay. Okay. I think it's working. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to talk about my experience using a Apple computer. I received it. I received it on December 20th. Just to let you know, it's a curveball. I received my Apple computer on December 20. I purchased it on December 18th. Just to let you know, it's a curveball. It's a very curveball learning experience. Number one, I had problems deleting, installing programs. I thought that, I know I'm repeating the stuff, but I'm going to tell you step by step, detail by details, my experience. When I first got the computer, I thought that I could go in and install it, and if it crashes the program or the drivers, I could go to control panel, device manager, blah blah blah. Hell no. Hell no. Hold on. It's grabbing the whole room. My camera is grabbing my whole room. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right. There you go. Much better. I don't get it why my camera keeps resetting facing that way when I have it set. I had it set to, you know, I had it set. Okay. Just put it that way. But, anyways, like I was saying, I purchased the Mac Studio M4 Max. I had to think, sorry. I had to think what it is. So I'm going to repeat what kind of computer I have. I have the Mac Studio M4 Max. The computer is not easy to learn. From December 20th and through December 26th or 27th, I've been stuck with customer care between Apple and ELGATO. Number one, I didn't know how to install programs. Number two, I didn't know how to delete. Number three, I didn't know where the device manager and control panel. And Jesus Christ, this computer don't have um device manager, either control panel like a Windows. Just letting you know that. Just letting you know that whoever buys, whoever is switching from gaming window PC to Apple computer. Just to let you know this, the Apple, from my experience, I cannot find um control panel and device manager. And just let you know that I cannot find it and I don't care right now. Okay. And then when I was calling customer care through Apple, they was asking me questions like, um, is your Apple computer updated? I said no. I should have said yes because now Wavelink 3.0 was working fine on the old version on the computer. Now the computer is not working at all with the new version of Apple, the 26.6 or 26.2. I don't remember what it is. But like I was saying, I'm getting used to it. I know how to work a little bit better. I'm liking it. Now the computer is a curveball. Just letting you know this. I been having issues and I like it now because I'm got used to it. And today is December 3rd, 29th, and I've been getting used to it now. Now I'm still learning where is the where I save my pictures, blasa blasa. Um, I understand. One of my friends, I hope he still calls me his friend, the Clay Allen Review. He's awesome. He does videos of budget equipment. He does uh, equipment, expensive equipment sometimes. So, like today, he did a budget and an expensive mic. The mic that I really, 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 really want. But no, I will not spend the $400 for a mic that I cannot EQ the way he EQs. Anyways, going back to my experience with the Apple computer. Now, Apple computer is different for me. I'm used to Windows PC. And okay, for an example, like let's say my gaming crashes, for an example, or my camera driver corrupts. I could go into device manager, click delete. On the Apple, I don't know how to do that. So just letting you know that. I do not know how to do that. I don't want to know because I'm still learning about the Apple computer. And just letting you know this, it is a learning curveball. I don't know why I switched from Apple to PC. I mean, from PC, oops, I hit the mic. From PC to Apple. I don't know why, but I'm glad that I switched because all my devices work much better with Apple than PC. Okay, for an example, um, my capture card works much better. It doesn't time out. Let's see what else. My camera doesn't time out. And yes, it's fixable on Windows, but you have to do a lot of steps. You got to go to timer, whatever, sleep mode, whatever program you have to go in to switch that. Now, on the Apple, I don't have to do that. Right now, I can go in here, 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 and that's it. Right now, my camera is not timing out. But anyways, I am still learning about Apple computer. I'm liking it better than the Windows. Now, this is my new mic, the FIFINE Ting 6. My brother gave it to me for Christmas. Um, I don't know if you can see the other one. Let me see if you can if I can show you. Give me a second. This one right here is a wave 3. This is wave 3. This is wave 3. This this is, hold on. What the? Give me a second. Something crashed. But anyways, I like my Apple. The only thing is Wavelink 3.0 is not working because the new update. Okay. All right. I didn't understand why I couldn't hear myself. But anyways, um okay. So I'm back to, okay. There we go. Now I can listen to myself. But anyways, all right. I have two microphone. Sorry. Um I'm kind of nervous a little bit, but anyways, I have the FIFINE 10.6. I got the Wave 3 from ELGFTO, but this is not why I'm here to talk about. I'm talking about my Apple, the Mac Studio M4 Max. It's a learning curveball. Like I said, I can never find control panel. I cannot find like windows that you go in, remove, uninstall, or go to by the clock and click settings, go to app and delete the program. No, this Apple computer is not the same. Just letting you know this. So just letting you know that comparing Apple and Windows PC, don't compare it. Please don't compare it. Just like I get mad people comparing um cheap microphone to expensive. Now I understand why. I understand why they do it, but it still bothers me. And I understand why they do it because they want to show people which one sound better, and you could buy something cheaper and it sound decent than spending $400. Like for an example, I have FIFINE Thing 6. I have a $200 microphone. Um, I have a $200 microphone, and I have a 120 microphone. Um, so right now I am listening to myself through my phone very low, and I sound perfect. on FIFINE, and I sound decent on my Tank 6. Now I have Tank 3, and then I have a pump mic. That's brand new, $200. Now I have 120 and I have 96 or $100. Let's say $100. And I sound decent. And I'm using a budget mic. I don't know what you call the Wave 3, a budget mic. I don't know. People calls it a beginner mic and a beginner mic. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just repeating what people say. But just to let you know, you can get this mic. You can sound decent. You don't need to spend $400, $200, or 120 to a wavelength. Wave 3, I mean. But like I was saying, learning with the Apple computer is a curveball. It's not the same of Windows. Just letting you know this. Learning on Windows, it was fine and fast. Learning on Mac Studio and for Macs, it was not. It was a headache. It was giving me headache from the 20, 26, 27. Um, Today is December 29, and I'm not calling customer care because I already got what I had needed. The only thing I'm kind of hurting, Wavelink quit working because the new update. So the Apple update. And then when I tell Apple that they ruin my application, you know what they said? They say, tell the one that created Wavelink 3.0 to fix their software to work on Apple software. They don't understand that they ruin my application to work the right way. But it doesn't matter. Everything else is working. I'm going to let you know right now. When I first got my Apple computer, I was so happy. Everything was working fine. Wavelink 3.0, OBS, it was working fine. I started calling customer care, Apple customer care, from the 20th through the 27th. They made me update the Apple computer to 26.2. And that's when I went through heaven and earth and cursing from A to Z. Till I reach a decent lady that took hours to put everything back to normal. But before I got that lady, you know how many times I factory reset my Apple computer back to I started? I wish the when I did the factory reset, it went back to the old software, but it did not. I factory reset the Apple computer for two reasons. First reason, It's because I didn't know how to delete the software. Second reason, because OBS and Wavelength 3.0 quit working. And then on the next day that I purchased, that I got my computer, I think the 26th, the 25th, or the 26th, I got this decent lady. She took hours explaining that um, when they update the Apple computer software, the update, like for an example, um, Wavelength 3.0, OBS will quit working. But then in a couple of days later, or a week later, or a month later, the people that deals with the software for Apple will fix the problem. But I don't have months waiting to OBS to be fixed or Wavelength 3.0 to be fixed. They need to fix it like like that. I bought the Apple to have a good experience, not to have this kind of experience that I had from the 20th through the 26th. But right now, that when I got that lady and took hours explaining about the software, when Apple update the software, it is um it could be crashing the other application. I didn't know that. Now I knew that when I had Apple iPhone, the iPhone, the 12 Pro Max, that keep crashing. I knew that part, but I did not know Apple computer will do the same. Now that's not gonna stop me and think negative about Apple computer. No, because this wonderful lady took the lovely time and hours explaining stuff that I didn't know. Like for an example, I could go in and use this application called Temerol. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like for an example, CMD command. You put the command and blasa blasa, it will delete the backup file on the computer. That I did not know that. We explained that, but she explained a lot of things that I did not know about Apple. Trust me, I did not know squat about Apple. She told me, okay, for an example, Apple don't play nice with Android phones. You have to use a third party application to transfer your pictures or use Google Drive or Google Photos to transfer your pictures to your computer. I did not know that. Number three, it will work better if I had a iPhone. I don't want that. The reason I don't want an iPhone because iPhone you cannot download third party application. On an Android, you could download third party application. And I like that I could do that with the Android. iPhone, you cannot download third party application. Um, on the Apple computer, you could download third party application, but not the other ones that I used to download. But like I was saying, I will not trade my Apple for a PC again. Now, the lady that I was talking to couple years, I mean like couple days ago, she was telling me that she plays AA titles on her Mac computer. See, I not a gamer like that. I play baseball once in a while and I share on here because I want to share. But I like sharing my products. Like an example, I got Wave 3, I got a Tank 6, and I got a Pipe mic. Now, I do a lot of things. I like sharing stuff, but I'm not here to tell you go buy you a $2,000 Apple computer. I don't think a Apple computer needs to be 2 grand. My God, $2,000. It's like is that computer made of gold? Do I need to open it and scrape it to see if it's made of gold? Jesus Christ. So I'm just letting you know right now that $2,000 computer is too rich. Too rich for my blood. Just letting you know this. It's too much money that I wanted to expend. I wanted to buy a, you know, a cheap one to learn, but not spend 2 grand. But I'm glad I spent that kind of money. But like I said, I am learning how to use a computer. I'm not here to tell you, hey, go buy you a Apple computer because it works better on the Mac, my equipment. Yes, it works better on my devices, but there's one equipment and software that quit working because the new update came out. That is Wavelink 3.0. And it is a software that Wavelink opened to public and is still on a beta. Now, I came here to tell you that I'm still learning how to use the Apple computer and I like it. Not joking. I like it and I will never trade it for anything else. Like, okay, for an example, somebody kept talking negative about RODE interface. I bought it. Then I bought um Stream Deck Plus with the adapter XLR adapter. I bought it. Sold my RODE interface not because I didn't want it. I wanted to upgrade to the video one. But right now, I'm not gonna get it. I just spent 2 G's. I will not gonna spend another five. No, 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 no. I'm already in a debt like this high. I would love to do something better with my Mac. I like the way it works. I like the way it responds. It opens the software, the browser better. It opens the software better. It responds faster. Now, the only thing I get confused where the hell is my picture goes. That's all. But I like it. Anything else I need to know? Please let me know because I don't want to be calling customer care. I don't like talking to not Apple, but the one to deal with the Stream Deck. They created a software that you know they don't know how it works. Like I spoke to somebody, customer care from ELGATO. You know this guy, this person, and this guy told me he is a not an Apple. You don't know how the program works, either a window or Apple. Okay, so why he's working on the company if he doesn't know how to work the software? Just let me know. Why are you gonna work in a company that you don't know how to work your own software that you working for this company? This is why I hate. I mean, not hate. Dislike buying new stuff because talking to customer care for help is like it's like talking to a 2 year old. And then when you tell them what happened with the software, they're like, they come with a whole bunch of settings and troubleshooting. And I'm like, we did this a couple of times and it doesn't work. Come on now. Hey, if you're going to work to a company, I want that person to say, hey, this is how you get it to work, or hey, it's a tryout. Let me take your information so I could tell the people that made this software to make it better. But this, like I was saying, this lady was telling me that because the new update, she looked at, she looked the software that I'm using it that it crashed, Wavelength 3.0, that it doesn't match with Apple new software. I get it. Now, do I believe it? No. But I will take a word because it works. Now, I would tell you this. Would I keep using my Apple computer? Yes. I will do whatever to keep using my computer. I would love my computer, but I'm not going to talk bad about the company. I'm just saying my experience talking to customers is like talking to a 2 year old. That's it. They need to go back to training and figure out, hey, look, this program that you downloaded from us, it's a trial. It doesn't work. You have an Apple that you updated. It that doesn't match the software to comparable with WaveLink. Then I would say, okay, take my information. Here's the information it does. Blah 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 blah. No, they make me jump hoop, call Apple, do this, do that, do this. No, I'm not doing all that. So, like I said, I got this wonderful lady. She told me that the software Wavelink is clashing with the new software of Apple. So, like I was saying, I quit calling Apple. The only time I called Apple yesterday because I took a screenshot, and I'm used to take a screenshot through my window. It'll be on the photo folder, and it wasn't there. So I said, okay, what the heck is going on? And I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Okay, so I call Apple. They made it easier for me. I got it to work. That's it. I'm done calling. They told me Wavelink, they want to create Wavelink 3.0, told me that something's going on with my computer. It's not nothing with my computer. It's something with your guys' software that doesn't work with my computer. Like this lady was saying, she's saying that the software is fighting with Wavelink to work with the Apple computer. Now, I believe this lady because she said it that sometimes when they update the software that we have working before is fighting each other. Now, I believe that. So now, from that time, the only time I called customer care is because Apple customer care. It's because um the company of Wavelink gave me some settings that I didn't understand, and Apple customer care no more. And we did it, and it didn't work. I called Wavelink and told them that's it. I told them what Apple told me and what the lady told me. So he said, "Okay, we're gonna take your troubleshooting ticket, send it to the people that created Wavelink 3.0, and we have to wait for what they're gonna do next. Okay, that's awesome. My experience with Apple have been from up and down, but it's like this from now because I just figured out my computer is not the problem. It's Wavelink, the company, is giving me problems. Now, I understand that Wavelink is a trial program from ELGTO, and if the reason I am spelling it is because I cannot pronounce the word, and either explaining about the microphone. I will send you to a person that will explain better about the microphone. But I'm going to tell you from my experience and from my ear, the wavelink from FIFINE, FIFINE, Tank 6 sounds 100% good in my ears. Now, I like this mic, and hold on. I'm gonna show you the my favorite. I didn't get a chance to use the Wave 3 yet. The way I'm using Tank 6, so I cannot tell you anything about the Wave 3 yet. So I'm gonna show you my two favorite mics. This mic, I will tell you more when I start using it and let you know. When I start using it, Wave 3, like I'm using Tank 6, FIFINE, Tank 6, then I'll tell you more about the Wave 3. Now, I wish I could tell you, um, Alan Clay, I mean, Clay Allen Review has Tank 3. He does not, because I asked him. And I would have said, hey, um, do a review about it, but he doesn't have it. He told me. But I'm going to show you about my two favorite mics that I have that I've been using the most. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Mhm. This is a RODE POD MIC Pi mic. This is a $200, but I got it for $187. So this mic right here is a decent mic. Now, this one I will put versus the Tane 6, but right now I can't because I need a device that it costs $180 to put two microphones. And if you're gonna ask me What do you need the device? Because um wavelength, I mean Stream Deck Plus adapter, XLR adapter, it only takes one XLR cable. Is um is only one mic input. Now with this adapter, you could put two mics and just click on the switch and switch microphone. So when I get that, I'll do a better um versus this mic and the 106. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm using FIFINE 106 and it sounds like $1,000. It's not $1,000 in dollars, but it sounds like one. And I'm gonna tell you this: I will never trade my FIFINE Tank 6 for something else. Now, like I said, this is a Wave 3 from ELGATO. You know what? Hold on. Let me see. Let me mute um Tank 6 and switch. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me see if I can set Tank 6. Alrighty then. Okay, so give me a second. I It's not set. Trust me, it's not set. I don't understand why it's not set. Oh, I know why. Because I had to factory reset my computer not once but a few times. So give me a second so I can set it up. Okay. This is bull crap. This bottom boom 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 boom. ELGATO Wave 3. Okay, this is the Wave 3. This is the Wave 3. This is this one. Not this one. This one. This is Wave 3, and I'm this far away. So, so this is Wave 3. This is Wave 3. Hold on. I am setting up from the scratch. Okay, so okay, that's not it. But anyways, this is Wave 3. This is what it sounds like. I think without no filter. So I gotta check if I have any processing on it because I had to start my application over, and I did not know that, did not notice. So give me a second. I'm gonna see. Open wait link. Okay. Open. Nope. I got no processing on. So this is how it sounds like without no processing. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put processing on. All right. This is how it sounds with me using Wave 3 with processing. This is what I'm using. Okay, can speak right now. I'm using processing on Wave 3. So this is Wave 3 with processing. All right, I'm gonna add. Okay, so is I just added noise removal on Wave 3. Okay, let me see what else. I'm gonna add another wave. I mean, not wave. Uh, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. I just want to share my feelings. All right, talk to you guys later because I'm gonna go deal with my